Well, hey, just want to take a few minutes to go over some of the rules for those who are attending a party with Back to Basics. The first one is to never be alone with one of the kids at a party. Just make sure you stay within sight of the group at all times. Number two is about the dress code. Just want to dress in a modest way, a Christ-like way. Also, just being aware that we don't want anything on like a T-shirt or something that represents values that aren't Christian. The third one really is pretty straightforward: no tobacco or alcohol during one of the parties. Number four is really about our language, that we just want to speak in a way also that's Christ honoring. You don't want to tell jokes and different things that are not clean, and we just want to keep our language focused in a good direction. Number five is really do not give hugs to the kids. It's tempting to want to do that, but the best rule of thumb is to just give handshakes, high fives, that kind of thing. Number six is you really don't want to get into sharing details of your past, particularly if you had one of those kind of testimonies where you had kind of a rough past. Sometimes that gets confusing with the kids, where they tend to dwell on kind of the negative parts of the testimony and not the positive parts. And so really it's just safer not to tell a whole lot about particularly the negative things about your past. Number seven is that you do not want to confront or participate in a confrontation with another one of the kids. There's plenty of staff people around that are used to handling the kids, and so really you just want to step back from that situation and not engage there. Number eight is you do not want to confront any of the kids about their past or past events. Really, as a general rule of thumb, you really don't want to even ask questions about their past. Number nine, kind of again with the questions you might ask, you don't ever want to ask any questions about where their placement is, their family situation. Really, on that note, just some safe questions I've found that you can ask are things like, what do you like to do? What are your favorite subjects in school? What do you want to be when you grow up? Those are really good, safe questions that can get the conversation going in a good direction. So, but don't want to ask anything about their past. Also related to that, you don't want to ask any of the kids anything about their personal information, those type of things. It's just better to stay away from those type of questions. And number 11 is an important one. You know, it just says that God has personally placed you here. I've seen God use older people, middle-aged people, young people, all kinds of men and women. There is a place for you. I just encourage you to be yourself. You don't have to try to act a certain way. Just be yourself, be genuine, and I think the kids will respond to that. And then number 12 is just to speak life when you have opportunities to the kids. Sometimes they're very standoffish, in fact, probably more often than not. And that's okay. You can just be there and offer them a smile. And sometimes after a while, you may have an opportunity to be able to share some of God's truth, share a word of hope, again, a word of life with them, a word of blessing about their future. So, you know, just be sensitive to opportunities to speak that encouragement into their lives. So we're excited that you're going, and if you have any other questions, Barbara's email will be on the bottom of this email that you're getting, and feel free to ask her specific questions. Thanks a lot. Bye.